Luniform Guy here, and this is the Balers pack works with AI and Silage Additive by DrXmL on Farming Simulator 25. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Zelanka, and I don't say this often, but this, I do believe, is an absolute game changer. Indeed it is. Why? Well, just as the mod title says, we have balers that work with AI. So we're going to show you how that works, at least how I found that it works for me, and maybe a couple of things you need to look for. But first of all, we have 5 items in this pack, and at first I thought this weight was significant, but I don't. It looks like it's just a weight. Now, I might do some testing with this weight specifically later. But for now, what you need to know is these 3 balers, actually, specifically these 3 balers. It also comes with a bale wrap. So, where do we find these? So the weight is going to be under weights, and we'll look at that individually really later. Baler pack works with, yeah, it's just it says GPS weight, which sounds like it should do something, but I haven't really tested it outrightly. I've tested it with the balers, and it doesn't seem to make a difference if I have it on with the baler or not. So we're going to take a look at that later, but first I'm going to show you what I know that actually works, and we'll look under balers. So let's go and find them all under balers. Now we have one square baler, not the liftable. We don't want to look under liftable. There is... There it is. I also have liftable bales and pallets. Does not seem to conflict with that. Here it is. Quadrant 5300 FCAI. AI being the operative word. 180 to 240 centimeter square bales. 250 horsepower recommended. We do have option of tires. That's normal. We have their twine, empty, or the cloths. Silage additive tank. It holds quite a lot, so we'll show you that. Main colors, we have all the colors optional to pick. Design color is top piece and rim color like so. All right, other than that, in here, it's pretty standard. Outside, much less standard. So let's go ahead, and we're going to demonstrate each one of these kind of one at a time. They are fairly similar in a lot of ways. However, the differences, they are quite different in a lot of ways, this being the only square baler. So that's one thing. And why isn't it doesn't want to climb up the curb? That's a very sharp curb. All right, so come on. This baler seems extremely heavy, actually. All right, so number 1. It holds 120 liters of silage additive, which possibly could make it feel heavy. Lowering it down and turning on, doing it manually, it has quite a wide pickup on it. Probably about, it didn't say, it says extra wide. As you can see past through here, it's quite wide. Let's go by here into grass. So the pickup on it is very wide. All right, now to the nitty-gritty. Let's hire a worker, or let's go into the, let's turn that off for a second. All right, so we can change our bale size. That doesn't really matter. Whichever size you want is fine. We don't have a lot of stuff in here. We can unload. We don't need to do that. Fold, no. It's all, here it's all the same. Let's go to our AI, and here we go. Look at that. Its working width is set at 10 meters auto. Why is that? I'll show you that in a minute. Steering assist, that's I think that's kind of always been there, but AI worker, we have AI worker. We can start with headland or up and down. Let's go with headland. All right, 10 meters set to working with at 10 meters. And notice here, if we go here, I set it at 10 meters and let it go. And look what it did. I have windrows that I used the Kloss Big M mower. And if we just take a quick look at the Kloss Big M mower, its working width is 10 meters. Go figure. So if your mowing and your windrows are not 10 meters apart or a 10 meter working width, these are. So it lined up exactly to the Big M mower, right? All right, so let's go back in there. So if your mower is working at, say, a 8 meters, then you set it to 8 meters, and it will adjust that. But for now, for the purpose of this demonstration, it works perfectly at 10 meters. So let's go 10 meters. Okay, and I haven't set it to headland, so let's hire a worker. And yeah, I don't have anything else on. This is on console. I'm on a PS5. We have workers that will bale grass or hay or straw for you. And it's actually very fantastic. It's unbelievable somebody managed to get this done. I don't know how, but here you go. So here he goes. I'm not working it. I'm outside. He's doing it. Now he's going to stop and do a little bit of blocked by an object. What is it blocked by? Probably this. Hold on. That's the other thing. Why does it do? Why does it say that? Let's move that bale out of. He's probably trying to back up, and he dropped a bale. So it's not perfect. You might have to keep an eye on them. Okay, let's move this bale. They're not liftable, these bales, by the way. Okay, did that clear his path? No? Oh. Well, of course, it was working perfectly before. Okay, worker stop. Let's start them again. Let's get out of the way. Maybe I was in the way. Let's watch it up here. Yeah, it could have been me, could have been the bale he spit out. Okay, so there he goes. Sorry about the camera. All right, so it works. I'm on a small field. A bigger field, it might be a little easier. All right. Okay, we're gonna stop him because we're running out of grass. But that's the square baler. All right. Let's put him aside. Let's put him aside over here and spit out these bales because we have a bale wrap. Unload baler. There we go. Okay, we're gonna put him over here. So the square baler actually works pretty good because it just continuously spits out bales. It's different than the round baler. Now I'll show you the round baler, and a bit of an issue. Well, not say issue, something to look for because I have so much grass. I have these huge windrows of grass, right? So this works just like the other one. 60 liters of silage additive. All right, so same thing with this. Hire worker. Let's go headlands first because that's where I have some grass left. okay. It's set at 10 meters. That's what I've mowed. Let's hire a worker. Let's get out of the way. Run over here. Get this out of the way. Let him do his thing, and then we'll pop back in because I do want to show you. All right. So the bales on this are only one size, 125. So it has a tendency to miss because I left a bale over there. Is he gonna say he's gonna be blocked by that? No, where's he going? Maybe I'll have to just demonstrate. It does work. Okay, let's stop him for a minute. Let's just go over here, and let's go to this one over here. I will show you manually what I mean. So let's turn it on and drive forward, and they don't stop. So the bale grass goes in and it spits it out, and then it comes back down again. So because I have an enormous amount of grass on the field, he missed this because he was, me, but they don't stop. So it does have a pre-chamber, but the pre-chamber is not big enough to get all that grass and do that. Although the wrapping, look how fast that wraps. So it is pretty fast, just not quite fast enough for what I have, so that's not necessarily the problem with the mod. It is actually pretty good. It's just the amount of grass I have on this field is just ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna be stuck here. All right. So this one also has the same, I'm gonna say same problem. It's not really a problem. It has the same thing happening with it because it but if you have it set to 125, we have 150 and 180 centimeter bales available, and let's just go ahead and and hire a worker. If you set it to 180 centimeter bales, this also does have a pre-chamber, and there you go. He's lining up to the 10. He's kind of going over a little bit what I've done already, but that's fine. So this also has a pre-chamber, but because I have 180 centimeter bales, it's enough that when it's spitting out, the pre-chamber will fill up. And he's going off into Netherlands here. Okay. But it works. It works great. Now I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you here what he would do. Okay, let's turn it on. All right, because they don't stop, right? Remember that they won't stop to do a grass bale. And as the grass pre-chamber fills up here, we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep going. It's like a fast bale, except it's not fast. We're not going very. Okay, how come? Turn on automatic drop. See that? The worker did that automatically, actually. So make sure if you're doing it manually, you turn on automatic drop. And here we go. So it's, see that? We're continuing on. We'll do it once more. There we go. And there it's going to drop, and we're filling up our pre-chamber, and everything is good. All right. So that's the balers. The balers work with, you can set them off in a field It they you might have to go back and clean up a little bit, but man, I mean, it works pretty good for something that it's the first one of. Okay, so there might be issues with it, there might be some problems here or there, but wow. So all right, the wrapper. The wrapper is described as being able... Okay, let's go take a look. So the round balers work with AI. Both of them are here. 69, 112. Same price as base game. Nothing really. No color options on these. Beacon light, basically very... wheel end turner option, Ranny wrap, John Deere cover for bale net or round bale net, silage additive tank. Yes and no. That's all. That's all there. The bale wrapper, the SW 4014 fast AI. So 125 to 180. 180 to 220, see the base game K brand is only the 150. This will do 180. Okay. It also says fast. I haven't tried it yet actually. So let's go hook this up, and we have a 180 centimeter baler over there. Oh yes, and we have color options for the baler. Or the wrapper. Sorry about that. All right, here's a 180 centimeter bale. And there we go. And look at how fast that wraps. That's nice. Okay, let's turn on automatic drop. So there's the 180. Let's go find the square bale. Square bale. Look how fast that. So it's not Colossus Harvester pack fast, but it's darn fast. And there we go. There's a little fella there. All right. One last thing we are going to try with this, and then we're going to do one more experiment. But before that, we're going to go into our liftable bales and pallets and get a liftable grass bale of 180. Will it do liftable bales? All right. That's what we're going to test here. And then we're going to take a look at, and yes, look at that. Liftable bales. Okay, so I don't have the, and it doesn't say about the, what do I want to say? The Unreal capacity bales or extra capacity bales. I don't know if they'll work with that, the wrapper. I don't know. But as you can see, the liftable and the standard size bales. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and just get a standard square baler. And those tractor's a little bit small. And we're going to hook up that front weight because I just want to see if there's anything special. It doesn't say that the explanation, the mod description does not give very much information. Very little information, as a matter of fact. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to attach. No, we're going to pull this base game baler in here, and we're going to go grab that weight. Let's switch tractors. This tractor is too small to pull that baler. I know I should have had this set up a little bit better before, but here we go. We're testing. We're testing together. And these fellas are looking at that thing and it's like, what is this newfangled baler? All right. So here is the weight that came with this pack. It's called a GPS weight. And just the weight by itself, if we go ahead and go in here, nothing. We have steering assist, but do we get steering assist even if we don't have the weight? I mean, I think we do. No. No. Oh, okay, look at that. No. So that's a no. So with this attached, you get the option for steering assist. Oh, do we? There we go. Yes, we do. No field detected with AI worker, but steering assist. Okay. We do not get that option without. Okay, let's hook up the trailer, because things have changed since we should get steering assist. There we go. We do get steering assist, no AI worker. Okay, we get steering assist with the baler. We've had a couple of updates already on this game and things have changed, so it's like what has changed, what hasn't changed. I am not running precision farming on this map at the moment. Okay. AI worker, steering assist. Okay, so we do not get an AI worker with this weight. So it looks like it's just a weight. Don't know why they threw in a weight. Maybe it's supposed to do something? I don't know, but still, that aside, this is absolutely fantastic that someone has been able to, or not just someone, DrXmL is the modder, configured these to work with AI. So there it is. Baler's Pack works with AI and Silage Additive. That's the name of the mod. The modder is DrXmL, and this is a game-changing mod in my opinion. And thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.